All right then, welcome everyone to this
What's
next
up?
episode. It's going to be a little bit different this time because we're going to go out and we're going to go and watch the football. And
Yeah.
if you can't tell, we're going to go and watch Coventry. And we've decided to do this on an absolutely epic day for the club because it's just been announced earlier on that the club have bought the ground, which if you're not a Cov fan,
It's
probably
massive.
won't mean anything to you.
But yeah.
If you are a Cov fan, it's the biggest game or the biggest day probably in the club's recent history. So we're looking forward to seeing what the atmosphere is like. But come with us, Coventry City versus QPR. Here we go.
Yeah.
Play up Sky Blues.
Let's get it.
So we walked up to the ground. As you can see, there's a few away supporters there. The ground, was a bit of a buzz around the ground, although we were quite early. You see, there's quite a few people already turning up, ready for the game. As I said, massive day for the club. We walked up for a beer before the game.
Where's this going to go? Yeah. Half of the world's going to be up now. The team needs it out, but surely it's just the same.
All right, just about to go into the ground. Let's get some score predictions. I'm going to go 3-1 Cov. Josh gives you a prediction. What are you saying?
2-0 Cov.
2-0 Cov.
2-1 Cov.
Okay, here we go. My least favourite thing in the world. I didn't realise how ridiculously massive I looked trying to get through a turnstile. But here we go. Sneaking through a turnstile. Don't think the guy liked the fact SJ was filming. And there we go. Just about managed to sneak into the ground. Always think it's pretty cool walking up the stairs to get into the ground. Although we got into the ground quite early, I always think it's quite a good view when you first walk up the steps and you kind of see the pitch open up in front of you like that. Always think it looks quite cool. Most important bit about being tall then is the legroom. You see Josh there, pretty good, fairly comfortable. We were down towards the front. For me, pretty much the same, not too bad. Quite good level, not easy to record obviously, not a bad level of legroom at the CBS, so well done Coventry, you passed that test as well.
SJ's got plenty of room.
Have a little sing-song, a little cheer before the game gets going. Always amazing, great atmosphere at the CBS. If you're a Cov fan, get yourself there. Especially when they start playing. We'll live and die in these towns. As I say, it's a first game. So massive, massive game since we own the stadium now. And the enemy song comes on and we're ready to go. Didn't record much of the actual game. I didn't record any of the actual game, in fact, because I wanted to watch it. But yeah, what an atmosphere.
Looks like our score predictions were going to be wrong. I think whatever we all said, I don't think any of us thought it was going to be 5-0 at half time. Go on City. Most of QPR fans will be back in London by now. They left after about 20 minutes.
So, we went to the game. I squeezed in the turnstile just about. My arch nemesis going through turnstiles. Absolutely hate it. So I think you probably got the short straw.
I definitely got the short straw.
Because you were sat. I think there is a video that I've put in there that you've just seen where you were kind of...
Yeah, so obviously Rob purchased the tickets quite late on. There was no end of aisle seats. And the seats up like at the end of Josh and at the end of the Rob were taken, and so I was in the middle, to say the least.
To be fair, the guy that was sat next to Josh
Oh yes, yeah.
he was. I don't think he'd qualify for our tall club, but he'd qualify for our big club. He was a big gent.
Yeah.
But I think the leg room at the City ground, the CBS, is pretty good.
Oh, it is really good. Yeah, it is really good. It's just that way when you're in between.
You're a little bit sandwiched.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good, and it was a good atmosphere, as you said in the video as well. It was a massive day for the club. It helped that we didn't have to sit down for the entire game, because there was seven goals to cheer for, which you don't see very often. But it was good fun. So yeah, we went to the game. It was great. We won. Coventry won 7-1. I don't want to make this a football podcast, although we probably could. If I knew, I don't think Josh filmed. We could have like football a football hooligan next time we go. We'll have a football hooligan section of SJ giving the old cheerio to the QPR fans on their way out. Absolute hooligan in there. Yes, that was it. I think from the turnstiles, I think City have put in new turnstiles. So that's great. Like, much easier to get into. Although I didn't realise how big I looked going through a turnstile until I saw that video back.
No, I didn't really ever think about it either, because normally I'm too busy trying to get my phone out. And so it wasn't until I was thinking, oh my gosh, he is really stuck.
Yeah,
like it was going to be like, oh.
It's that moment where you start to push the barrier forward, and you think, please keep going. And I got through it. So, whew. And then seats are nice and comfortable. So that's it. That was our first vlog. It was my first go at kind of doing a bit of the different CapCut editing bits with the voiceover and stuff as well. So be interesting to see how that's gone. But I think next time, we had a few people giving us their tall icons from last week's as well. We had I think Dave had Richard Osman, who was a really good shout.
Martin Johnson
was mentioned as well. Absolute legend, England World Cup winning captain. Then we got people like JJ Watt, not in the tall club. He's 6'5", might be a legend, might be one of the best NFL defensive players ever. 6'5", not in the tall club. Sorry. I think Hannah Waddingham was another one that she would have been a pretty good. I think she's 5'11", which is a shame. Game of Thrones reference there. So, but anyway, I think next time we're going to look at another vlog for the gym. How easy is it to work out in the gym?
And if you think watching Rob get through the turnstiles at the football, the gym entrance is something else.
It's the worst. Yeah, it's the hardest thing I have to do.
Yeah.
Ever. I hate it. It's hard. It's more scary and more like nerve-wracking than actually training. But anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave us some comments or whatever below. Do your like and subscribe thing down here somewhere. And we'll see you on the next one. Thank you.